Say it. Sup.
Yeah, we got it sounding right.
Yo. Sup.
Sup.
We're back again. Like you know, we're at NFT NYC. I got a very special guest right now.
Oh yeah, I'm Sean.
Hi, Sean.
I am the founder and creator of the Cryptoongoonz.
Hey. Dope.
Here with the SupDucks, just talking about.
Hey. Yeah. The SupDuck Cryptoon Alliance. It's nice.
Yeah.
This is nice. This is our first
nice.
party together.
I can't hear shit.
Oh. This is our first party together.
Yeah, and it's a great one. It's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, dude. So let me ask you, what was like your inspiration behind the Cryptoongoonz project?
The inspiration mostly is, I mean, it's clearly based on Rubber Hose, like 1920s style.
Which is my favorite style of art. I still have 2 Cryptoons.
Yeah, and it's that style and like doing it in a modern way where it's encompassing just like a lot of hypebeast stuff, like shoes and clothes.
Yeah.
And also just like
Mine actually have those dope, the winged Adidas.
yeah.
Yeah, fire. I never got them in real life, but I got them on the blockchain. So thank you for that. So
That's kind of the idea.
yeah, I own some.
In some degree.
Yeah, right? I could tell people I got a pair, because I do, technically. So where are you from, Sean?
From Syracuse, New York.
Syracuse, New York. So this is your home base. You still live here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Didn't have to travel to get here. You just brought the party to yourself.
It's a lot easier doing events here. I'll say that.
Yeah, I will say, like, I love New York. Like, it's the perfect contrast to LA. Like, it's just, I don't know, there's something about this city that's just special. I feel like it's a little more real, unpolished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's
like
pretty- it's prettier.
the exposed brick has like always been my favorite thing. I like my first apartment.
Is there no exposed brick in LA?
No.
No, they cover
No,
the brick up?
they cover it all up. Cover all the brick up. Like my first apartment out there, actually, they told me, they were like, "Would you like some exposed brick?" And I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah." And then like they called me a week later and said, "Actually, we can't do that." And I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "There's not enough structure to it." And I was like, "What the fuck? Doesn't make any sense."
No, that makes no sense.
Right? Like the bricks is brick. What's a little plaster gonna do to make it stronger?
Actually, we covered that brick up.
Oh, I have you have a event tomorrow as well, don't you?
Yeah.
With the Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, we're doing an Urban Outfitters store takeover tomorrow,
That's dope.
which is, yeah,
It's pretty
insane.
exciting. You gonna have a merch there?
Yeah.
Urban Outfitters exclusives.
Exclusive to Urban Outfitters. You can't get it anywhere else. Only online or in the store in Herald Square. So
That's pretty dope. I'm pretty sure we will definitely be there.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to. We're obligated now. We are a team. It's the Ducks and the Goons.
Yeah. And we're doing a whole event, like store takeover. We're doing
Oh snap!
Oh,
It's
yeah,
Frankie
what's up?
Nines. Get this man a mic,
up?
Caleb.
You should
Frankie
hang it.
Nines in the Lokes.
Oh, you got a microphone
All
that
right.
works. All right.
You gotta tell us about this this
shit's like-
collab. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Urban
Is
Outfitters.
this too high?
yeah, it's on.
So what are you dropping? What you
Yeah,
got?
what are the pieces? You got a shirt? You got a hoodie?
So it's like 3 T-shirts and 2 just like crew necks, but they're fucking sick.
So dope.
It's very
so
different
dope.
from everything like we've done before. It's very specific to Urban Outfitters, and you can only get it there. So
Have you leaked the designs yet, or are they still? Tomorrow's when you get to see them. No one knows what they look like.
they've been leaked. They're on the Instagram. If you go on there,
Check out the Instagram.
Cryptoongoonz on Instagram. yeah, you can see everything that we're
So
doing.
I have another question. Before you were doing the Cryptoon project, what were you up to? What got you? What led you?
Just blasting people.
To this
Blasting
space.
them, blasting them. Throwing them scribbles.
I don't know, like, I guess. Well, I've been tattooing for the last 12 years.
Dope.
And,
Crazy.
COVID happened, so
Yeah.
I was bored as fuck, sitting around trying to figure out what to do to, like, you know, feel inspired again.
I feel like I haven't seen very like many tattoo artists move into the space and do something that you've done.
Yeah.
Like when I think of like tattoo artists or like people that come from the tattoo industry, from like an art form, turning it into a project and the way that you approached it, killed it. Like,
Yeah.
home run. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it was
just so
dope.
dope.
Cryptoon was one of my first projects that I ever got. That was like right when I was
I think I
getting
sent
into
it to
the
you. I was
space.
like, yo,
yeah.
snatch
And I was
these,
like,
these
dude,
are
that's
tight.
like my favorite art style.
And they're just like the
yeah,
way
I
they're
swear.
drawn and everything. But it's just like, because you know, I have homies that are tattoo artists. And they're like, yo, NFTs, what do I do? How do I do it?
Tattoo styles.
I don't know, mint your flash?
Yeah.
Right? Well, I mean, did that go through your head when you...
No, because that sounds dumb. I don't like that idea.
Yeah.
That never crossed my mind because,
You're just like, I'm going to make a character and...
well, people, it's just been done. Like,
Yeah.
I like doing new stuff, so I was like, what hasn't been done in the NFT space that I haven't seen? And it's like the future of technology, right? But you go back to the oldest style of artwork that people can relate to, and
Yeah.
you take that and merge it with tattoo style. I don't know, it just kind of like felt right.
Yeah.
Made sense.
Do you feel like...
Don't mind me.
Do you feel like since... After... So...
It's crazy.
So ridiculous.
So coming from like the tattoo world, because I've tried to tattoo. My legs are tattooed that I did myself, and I'm like, yo, this medium it's not like acrylic. It's not like scribbling on paper. It's working with skin is a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
But like, has your art? Do you feel like moving into that digital realm and understanding digital art and like generative art, like how has that changed your approach to how you just make art in general, and even has that influenced how you tattoo?
It kind of all merges together where like I used to just draw with a pencil on like tracing paper, and that's all I did. But then I got an iPad and everything was like digital, so I would draw all my tattoos on my iPad.
Yeah.
And I got used to that, so like the transition to like doing everything digital was pretty easy because everything I was drawing for my tattoos was on my iPad. And then it just became like, you know, I'm just, I don't know, it's just, like I got used to the program, and I got used to drawing on an iPad, which was hard to get used to at first. Like it's not what I was used to at all, but now I know like the strokes and like how to like, I don't know, the pressure you need to put on the Apple
But
Pencil.
even just like being able to generate art, right? Like that as a concept where it's like,
Yeah.
I can draw
That's very
40
hard.
pieces of artwork that that makes 10,000
Yeah.
pieces
Yeah.
of art is from like, because I know even when I apprenticed and I was working on Tattoo Flash, you're sitting there, you're drawing for like 2 hours, 3 hours on one piece.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know, spit shading, you fuck it up, you're like, oh, damn, my whole paper's ruined.
Yeah.
In digital art, you're just like, all right, doodle it,
Yeah.
click a button, bam, 10,000
Three
pieces
fingers,
of art. Yeah,
done.
It's crazy, it's
Deleted,
crazy,
and you
it's
can start
crazy.
over. Yeah. It kind of like, it definitely like speeds up the process of like learning. If you care enough, you know what I mean? Like you have to want it and like be able to want to learn how to actually make it. Like the idea of making a generative project is like, how does this eyes fit in with this, and like how do you know,
Yeah.
It's so much different.
Yeah.
But
were you collecting NFTs before?
no.
No.
No. I had none.
No. What got you into? You're sitting there like slashing people up, like laying down some ink, and then just like NFTs are like, yo, I'm gonna drop a collection. Like how that evolved?
Yeah, it was my friend and co-founder Joel. He kind of put me onto NFTs because he got into Top Shot, and he was like,
Sick.
"There's something in this." And like, when he finally hit me up and he was trying to buy some project, I don't even remember what it was, but he was like, "I don't know how, like the wallets work. I don't know how to like do this. Can you do it for me?" Because I was buying crypto and like trading that. But that's easy. It's like you don't have to really think about it. So he knew I already had like a MetaMask, and he was just like, "Can you buy this for me?" And I was looking at this project, and I'm like, "This is like just layers of shit that, like, I always thought it was somebody hand drawing 10,000 things, you know." That's what everybody.
Yep.
But that's like what artists who don't know about NFT projects think. It's like you're just hand drawing 10,000 like images, and it's not. It's just like once I realized it's generative, I was like, I could do that easily if I could figure it out. And I literally just like watched YouTube videos, figured out how to like code it, and once I had the idea for the goons, I was like, I'm gonna just make it and see what happens.
And
Like,
it sure did happen.
That's what
Yeah,
happened. Like,
so sick.
Super
and
dope.
so like, just it was like a hobby almost that turned into like some crazy shit. Like I had Gary Vee trying to interview me. Like I was like, what the?
Really? You did an interview with him?
What's that?
With Gary Vee? Wait, what?
Yeah, he. I was on his DNA Spaces.
Yeah.
Which I was like, what?
Yeah. No, definitely, navigating the art space and seeing like, who's in it, especially when I got in NFTs, when people were like, digital artists were just anonymous, random dudes that had like no Instagram, like the real like first NFT artist was like really, really degen.
Yeah.
And seeing someone come from the tattoo world, you home run, man. You knocked it out of the park. It's dope.
That's also like, I went into the tattoo world like open to all types of art. So like, I was never just doing it because a lot of tattooers, I'm not trying to like talk shit, but a lot of tattooers get into it because it's all they can.
Well, it's a craft, right?
Yeah, but it's like, there's no other option. Like I did it because I don't know. I was an artist before that, and that was something I was drawn to.
You have that like little digital brain touch, right?
Yeah. And it just became something crazy that I never thought would exist.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Yeah. Can we lock this? Can we just tighten this?
Honestly,
Technical
it
difficulty.
doesn't care about what you
Technical
want.
difficulty.
It just does its own thing.
No, that's
Yeah,
super
this
dope.
thing's fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's why I was like, I'll just.
Yeah.
Let me just hold it like this.
So, Sean, let me ask you, what do you have planned next for the Goons? You're gonna kill this Urban Outfitters thing tomorrow, and then what? That was exciting. And then what are you gonna do? What's after Urban Outfitters?
That's a very tough question. It's hard to say because it's hard times right now in the crypto world. So
We're all
you
in
gotta
hard
adjust.
times
You
right
gotta
now.
you gotta plan for things and then change it up depending on how the market's going and all that stuff.
That's true.
So-
I always say you need like a plan A through like W to survive at all times.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we have a lot planned, but we're trying to time it right.
Yeah.
you know, we're working on. Well, if you know about the portal, it's a project that we did.
Secret. It's a secret. Don't tell nobody.
The portal is
No, it's a secret. It's a secret.
What?
a non-dilutive project that we did. So
The portal.
it changes the artwork completely of your
Whoa.
original Goon. But the next project we're planning is going to be actual V2.
Oh,
say it.
snap.
Don't say it. Don't
I'm
say
getting
it.
Sean
You
in
don't wanna give
trouble.
out too much sauce.
Real
Gotta leave it for
airdrop.
this. Leave it for this. Is it where do we find out this information? On
I
Twitter or
shouldn't be talking
Discord?
about it.
I know. I'll ask you later.
He's gonna tell everybody in that back there by the exit sign.
I know, this is wild. I can't see anything past these cameras. I just hear all these voices.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I don't even know.
all right,
Wait, so
I'll chill.
just, do you feel like Trent? Like, how much now do you coming from? Because I'm still stuck on the whole tattoo thing. But like how much of your work is now going from being like your daily grind and tattooing and drawing and whipping up art to now you're making interactive multimedia? Because what you're talking about for your next test for Cryptoongoonz, that's interactive media, blockchain media. It's like it's crazy. Like how's that transition?
It's so much more. It's
Yeah.
so much more work. It seems like it would be less, because like my days were waking up, drawing for tattoos, tattooing 8 hours a day, going home, waking up the next day, you know, doing the same thing over and over again. But now it's like waking up and I don't have to go anywhere to like have something to specifically do, but I'm like, I have this, and this I have to draw, and I sit there and I'm like drawing it, and I'm like, all right, what else can I do? And I'm just like, it's just nonstop drawing.
Yeah. And you probably got to keep up with your client, like your homie clients too, because like the guy who does all my stuff, I'm still text him every day. I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, when we get another session, he's like my therapist.
Yeah.
Like, I need 4 hours.
Right.
I'm just gonna get blasted. 4 hours, chill.
It is
You know,
therapy.
That's how it is.
Yeah, and I feel bad because I have like a lot of really good loyal clients, and I gotta like tell them no now, you know, because I can't tattoo and
Yeah, it's that balance, right?
the Goonz creator at the same time. It's like this is my focus now. This is where all my energy goes into, and I probably tattoo like once a week, which is it's good and bad, you know.
Balance is tricky. That's why there's a thing called balancing acts. It's because it takes a lot of training.
I appreciate you holding this up.
Yeah, dude, I got your back. I'm gonna have one buff arm by the end of this interview.
Yeah, you get to hold that mic up.
Yeah, dude, it's going out. We need a new one.
You're my hero.
I got you, Sean. Give me some dap.
Yeah.
Blap. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. These lights are getting stupid hot. You're not wearing sunglasses, so you probably can't see. It's gonna be crazy when you.
I can't see a goddamn thing.
Yeah, what's sup? Sup? We're gonna sup out of here, Sean, if that's okay with you.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
We just look at these cameras and say sup like 12 times, and then we go
Sup,
about our
sup,
day.
sup, sup,
Sup. What's up?
Yeah, we got it sounding like